Can you give an example of how the application helped you to streamline your own staff and increase efficiency?
Using Tistro, I've been able to measure my team's productivity rate and efficiency. Whilst they were at the office, they had a certain level of productivity. The moment I sent them home, their productivity increased by 30 to 40%. I started off by just letting them work from home on average days, just saying, tomorrow you can go work at home, stay at home and work. The next day we came in and we measured productivity. Every time, without fail, when they were working from home, their productivity was better than all the days in the past. From there I decided that it would be a good idea to just let them work from home instead of bringing them in. The problem actually occurred is I didn't trust my staff, so I kept calling them back into the office. And every day that I called them back into the office, you could see the productivity dip right down. The interesting part is that the productivity dipped to what the high productivity was when they were at the office. So a bad day's productivity is what my good productivity used to be like. So even though they came into their office, they were still excited about working and being able to produce. What Tistro enabled me to do was manage them even though they weren't on site. I didn't have to be looking over their shoulder. I could just turn on my computer, have a look, and I could see who was being productive and not being productive.
So what is the benefit to the organisation of being able to measure and manage the employees?
You can now take your past decisions and see the impact that this has had on your business. I made the decision that my staff were going to work from home, and I knew what the baseline of productivity needed to be to see whether I'd made a good decision or not. The fact that I got an increase in production meant my decision that I'd made was a benefit to the company. Had my production gone down, I would have been able to say, come in team, have a look, the production actually went down. Let's carry on working from the office. I've also been able to monitor over a long period of time, because often we get a sudden burst of energy because something new's come into the office. It's no good monitoring the next couple of days. You've got to be able to monitor over a period of time and do comparisons. And in that way, you'll be able to see if the productivity has maintained an increase or started to decline. That just gives you an indication on all your decisions that have been made. Some clients that I've put it into, I've seen a marked decrease on a certain day and it continues at that low level. I've been able to go back to them and say, what happened at this point? Because your productivity has declined. They can go back and say, oh, this decision was made, this happened, that happened, and they can then adjust the decisions that they've made over time, for better or for worse. But at least we have data to be able to make a good decision based on real information.